Do you want to know the powerful way to deal with friends? Alright folks, now that we've covered chapter 1, let's move on. I know you guys are going to totally crush it and master all of these laws, so on to chapter 2, which is never put too much trust in friends, learn how to use enemies. Sounds evil, right? You know you love it. This is an incredibly vital law, as friendship often means competition. Robert Greene goes on to say, "Be wary of friends. They will betray you more quickly, for they are easily aroused to envy. They also become spoiled and tyrannical. But hire a former enemy, and he will be more loyal than a friend, because he has more to prove. In fact, you have more to fear from friends than from enemies. If you have no enemies, find a way to make them. Nobody believes a friend can betray. But I mean, come on, it happens all the time. Have you ever watched frickin' daytime TV? Friends tend to screw each other over all the time, and or expect more and more favors. It is natural to want to employ friends when you find yourself in times of need. Most people think, why depend on a stranger when you have a friend at hand? The problem is that you often do not know your friends as well as you imagine, and they don't know you either, which is a good thing for us power-hungry fiends. Friends often agree on things in order to avoid an argument. They cover up their unpleasant qualities so as not to offend each other. Since honesty rarely strengthens friendship, you may never know how a friend truly feels. When you decide to hire a friend, you gradually discover the qualities he or she has kept hidden. The carrying out of a favor can become oppressive. It means that you have been chosen because you are a friend, not necessarily because you are deserving. There is almost a touch of condescension in the act of hiring friends that secretly afflicts them. The problem with using or hiring friends is that it will inevitably limit your power, and we can't be having any of that, am I right? The friend is rarely the one who is most able to help you, and in the end, skill and competence are far more important than friendly feelings. All working relationships require a kind of distance between people. You're trying to work, not make friends. The key to power, then, is the ability to judge who is best able to further your interests in all situations. Ha 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 ha. That's right, bro. Feel that power coursing through your veins like crack cocaine. Not that, I know what that's like. Moving on. Keep friends for friendship, but work with the skilled and competent. Your enemies, on the other hand, are an untapped gold mine that you must learn to exploit. A person who has something to prove will move mountains for you. Whenever you can, bury the hatchet with an enemy and make a point of putting him in your service. You destroy an enemy when you make a friend of him. Without enemies around us, we grow lazy. An enemy at our heels sharpens our wits, keeping us focused and alert. Never pick a fight with someone you are not sure you can defeat. Never let the presence of enemies upset or distress you. You are far better off with a declared opponent or two than not knowing where your real enemies lie. The person of power welcomes conflict, using enemies to enhance his or her reputation. And your reputation is so important. More on this later. Reversal. Although it is better to not mix work with friendship when dirty work has to be done, it's best to have friends do this, since their affection for him makes them willing to take chances. This actually reminds me of another story from my life. When I was in high school, I took an algebra class, and there was actually this really scary gang member in that class who I was afraid of, but somehow I ended up helping him with the coursework, and he passed the class with flying colors. Of course, your boy Nicky Fashion Show is a straight up math lord. Anyway, as he was now in my debt, he offered to help me solve any problems with people I had. Although I didn't need to have any problems solved, he was willing to do some dirty work and smash on somebody's freaking head for me. Use this law to its full effect, and always use your friends wisely. Alright folks, that's all I got for this video. As always, I will keep you rogues updated, and of course, arrivederci.